Teresa Giudice is having a tough time with husband Joe's impending deportation. Now, Joe is making things worse in a way that could cut into her livelihood. According to a report, Joe is demanding that their 4 daughters stop appearing on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. RadarOnline reports that Joe Giudice wants his daughters to end their reality careers now. Joe no longer wants his kids to appear on the RHONJ, an insider reveals. Apparently, he lays the blame for his family's troubles in recent years on their reality stardom. According to the source, he feels the show has destroyed his family. Teresa is the real housewife of the group, but they've all risen to fame. All 4 of their children, Gia, 17, Gabriella, 14, Milania, 13, and Audriana, 9, are young. Will Joe's objections mean that they have to stop filming? His wife's team is doing all they can to talk him off his position, an insider reports.
The source says that they're emphasizing that a reality career is vital for the sake of putting food on their table. According to online sources, Teresa's net worth is estimated to be in the negative, by millions of dollars. Those hefty The Real Housewives of New Jersey paychecks should keep them afloat and may secure them more opportunities in the future. Teresa can't even speak to him, an insider characterizes. The source explains that Teresa is reluctant to discuss this with Joe because she's so pissed off. The court finds that the underlying offenses for Respondent's conspiracy conviction, mail and wire fraud, are aggravated felonies, the court ruled. The October 10 ruling came as a shock to the Giudice family, as both convictions contain elements that necessarily entail fraudulent or deceitful conduct, the judge wrote. In addition, Giudice's crimes constitute morally turpitudinous behavior, because he failed to pay his taxes, the court noted.
It came because Joe didn't pay taxes for the purpose of misleading or concealing. All of this, the court decided, is why Joe will be expelled from the only country he has ever known and sent to Italy, which he left as a baby. Joe was truly taken aback. "I don't understand how I can be deported on this case," he protested. "If you will," he reportedly implored the court. "I'll tell you my side. In Joe's assessment, I shouldn't even be here right now." Unfortunately, that's what the court thought, too, and he is slated for deportation in 2019. He will be released from prison in March. If his appeal is before then and he loses, he could also be deported in March. If his appeal happens after his release from prison, it may buy him a little more time in the States. His family is really shaken up about it. Of course, the fact that Joe is reportedly insisting that his daughters cut short their reality careers is odd. He's talking about risking his wife's paycheck.
And let's not pretend that a check from Bravo is the only perk of being a real housewife. Whether you're promoting your own products or endorsing someone else's, reality stars can make bank on social media. If this report about Joe is true, he's talking about taking that away from his family in their moment of need. Most perplexing is his reason. Is Joe seriously blaming the Real Housewives of New Jersey for his family's troubles? A lot of people like to blame Andy Cohen for things, but this might be the wildest accusation yet. Joe and Teresa both went to prison for fraud. The court very reasonably allowed them to serve separate sentences in order for at least one of them to always be there for their children. If Joe is trying to shift the blame to external forces, he needs to take a good, hard look in the mirror. His deportation is tragic and frankly sounds unjust. But going to prison for fraud? That was of his own making.
What do you think about it? Share your opinion in the comments below the video. And also subscribe to the channel not to miss new, interesting videos.